The American Heart Association is proud to recognize two individuals who made a lasting impact on our mission right here in Central Iowa. Today, we're going to be recognizing our From the Heart Award winner, a medical professional who has advanced the work right here in Central Iowa in cardiovascular health as well as stroke and brain health. We're also proud to recognize our 2019 Judy Willis Volunteer of the Year Award winner. We're proud to recognize both awardees.
Dr. Kahn has such a way about himself and how he approaches both his patients as well as his colleagues.
Truly throughout his entire career here in Central Iowa as a cardiologist, he has been a dedicated professional. And that's really shown up in the way that he collaborates with his colleagues and the compassion he shows to our patients and families.
Dr. Kahn has had a profound impact on this community. From the moment he arrived, he was interested in making a difference in fighting cardiac disease and saving people's lives, and he has done that the entire time he's been here.
When patients arrive to any of our facilities, oftentimes it's one of the most difficult days of their lives. And Dr. Kahn's ability to connect with both the patient and family to really not only address the acute issue that the patient is presented with, but at the same time really show that compassion and connection has been very important.
We do our just regular job every day, but when a patient comes back and thank you for the smallest thing you have done for them, it's hugely satisfying as a healthcare provider. That motivates me to come to work every day, and I kind of feel obliged to give back to the community, to provide them with the best of care, and also to bring the latest technology to their doorstep. I'd like to thank Tom Mulroney and David Sturck for nominating me for this award. I'd like to thank the American Heart Association. I'd like to thank the people at Iowa Clinic and the Unity Point Health System. They're amazing people to work with. I'd like to thank my family, my parents, my wife, and my kids for their love and support. And finally, of course, I'd like to thank my patients. They're the reason I'm here today.
Our mother, Judy, dedicated her life to helping the American Heart Association and other local charities help make Central Iowa a better place to live, work, and play. On behalf of the entire Willis family and in honor of our mother, I am proud to recognize this year's Judy Willis Volunteer of the Year.
Valerie Leonard is somebody who is incredibly passionate and supportive of the work of the American Heart Association. We are so proud to have her as a volunteer leading efforts for our Heart Ball auction.
Val has a strong work ethic, a passion. She's engaged. She really wanted to be involved and make sure that the mission of the Heart Association was shared with a wide multitude of people.
Valerie is relentless in her pursuit to build healthier lives through her work with the American Heart Association. She constantly is looking for ways that we can be better.
Val and I both shared a strong family history of heart disease, and we had a passion about it to make sure that we could do something about it.
It's great to have a partner who not only helps us achieve our goals, but exceed our goals. And for that, she's an incredible volunteer.
My favorite part about volunteering for the American Heart Association is getting everyone together at the Heart Ball and raising more funds for research and medications. I became passionate about it because heart diseases in my family. My father had his first heart attack at the age of 40, and my brother, by no fault of his own, was put on cholesterol medication at the age of 26. And I really hope to give my daughters, Zoe and Elena, a future without fear of heart disease or stroke. Thank you to the American Heart Association for this honor. I'd like to thank Ashley Jared Salo, our auction committee co-chair, and Terry Lillis, who introduced me to this organization 8 years ago.
My wife and I can't be at the Heart Ball this year, and we really would like to honor Val in a very special way. And because of her efforts and her volunteering, we're going to pledge $10,000 in Val's name as the American Heart Association Volunteer of the Year Award winner. Congratulations, Valerie. Job well done.